Maybe you didn't know, but learning English for us Russians and maybe for other nationalities as well is something that is a bit more than just learning grammar and vocabulary. And phrases that we have to remember is actually a personal training. It's something that makes us learn how to become more confident, and in this video I'll tell you why. So why English is so hard for Russians. My name is Katya Turayu, I'm from Russia. I speak English for, I don't know, maybe 15 years already. But I've never been to the UK or to the US. And very soon I'm going there to Chicago to spend 3 weeks working in, I don't know where. I don't know yet, but it's a program called Russian Business Leaders that sends us, the American Embassy sends us there to have this professional exchange. Yeah, now I'm getting ready, and in this little video I wanted to let you know that if you speak English, like even if it's your native language, maybe you didn't think about it before, but you have to know that the thing that you speak it already gives you a lot of advantage in life. And it's not only about the difficulty of the language itself, because it depends obviously on the region, on the accent, whether you use a lot of hard, complicated constructions or not. But compared with Russian, I also, like, after 5 years of teaching Russian, oh my god, I love my language. I love languages. I speak 5 languages. And obviously it's nice to share your culture through the language. There, Russian is more like grammatically complicated, and I say, okay, Russian, someone from Russia has to be proud that he or she knows the language and speaks it fluently, perfectly. It already gives you like points that you have the ability of doing something hard, you know, so it makes you more intelligent. But if you speak English, it has to do more with the personality, because I can mention many things. I can say that for us it's very hard to learn the articles. Okay, we don't have articles. We have in Russian we have similar words that are like some were a specific house, a specific table, but it's not the same as saying, like, constantly mentioning those articles. This is why for us speaking it properly has to do with these little things that, oh my god, I have to keep thinking about the articles, the forms, the pronunciation is an issue, okay? And finally I'll tell you why. It's not only about the sound itself. And then we don't have a verb in present, so instead of saying I am a teacher, I would say I teacher. So you know that you have to really learn how to think in a different way. And there, the accent, like by itself, Russian accent, it's an interesting thing to discuss, but I have many friends who now live abroad, and they may live in London, in Vienna, and they keep having their Russian way of pronouncing it, and it's not only about the sounds. The hardest thing about English for us is to sound confident. It's the way you speak, guys, okay? I can't show off. It's something that you have to learn. And it's not about our personality. We are not. Like, you know, the way you speak also shows how you feel yourself, what you think about yourself, and maybe it's our characteristic to be more reserved, to keep it for ourselves, maybe. So we don't speak loudly, we don't articulate as much, right? So we, I don't know, close our mouth more. And for me it was the hardest thing. And at least I know that I'm good at imitating different accents, right? The sounds, etc. And for me it's always about copying, let's say, the way people do things. So they articulate, they pronounce, they look, if you want. So I love this diversity. But my friends can pronounce, like one friend, Katya, she lives in London, and she would say, okay, I live in London, but I talk with my Russian accent, you know. It's not about the sounds, it's just the way you're used to speak. And for me, it's a pity, because if you live there, why not learning it? Why not having this extra personality? Because speaking different languages like gives you extra souls, just makes you sound different and look different. This is exactly why it happens, because you copy different people's lifestyles and ways of expressing themselves. Si je parle français, par exemple, tu peux dire que c'est une fille très romantique ou, je sais pas, très assez tranquille, je sais pas. Mais quand je parle anglais, je sens plus confident, si tu veux. Confidente. 如果我说汉语，我不知道我很聪明。我是卡加，我是俄罗斯人，我能说5只眼睛。Ustedes me entienden, ¿sí? Si hablo diferentes idiomas, yo sueno muy, muy diferente. Y en español mi personalidad es muy diferente, también mucho más abierta, yo me atrevo a muchas más cosas. И когда я говорю по-русски, я тоже научилась сейчас говорить немножко более открыто, немножко более ярко, но раньше я говорила намного скромнее, у меня был такой тихий голос, и я просто как-то тихонько так разговаривала, и когда, конечно, ты учишь английский, ты говоришь так, как ты привык, если ты не стараешься. So if you don't learn how to pronounce it in a different way, you will sound exactly like your language, but like translated. And oh my god, you have to know that it gives you a lot of advantage in life, that you are able to speak with confidence, that you already come there with this energy, and I really like it about your language. And I have many videos on my Spanish channel, my Russian channel, discussing the way that we could exchange our good traits and learn one from another. And this is something I really learned from English, from your cultures, to like just to enjoy yourself, just to give yourself space, for your voice, for your, like, for everything. And it opens you, it makes you grow, and it opens you to new opportunities as well. Thank you so much for your attention. Let's keep in touch. My networks are called Katya Toryu. So this is how you can find me, follow me, and then in the next video I will tell you about my experience in the United States, what exactly this program is about. All right? Ciao, ciao! Nos vemos!